Thank you all for joining. We're going to get kicking off here in a minute. Y'all are still muted background, so you could keep talking. We're not live yet. Yes. Yes. Andy, as always, thanks for being first there in the chat. We're kicking off in 1 more minute. Seven more seconds. It's close enough. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to drop the volume and what's going on, y'all? I'm Frank, KG5AHJ, and play that awesome intro video. A quick shout out to all my Patreons who makes the show possible. You can support me by joining Patreon in the link below. And on to Tank Radio! Why did everything just mute when I transitioned? I don't like that. Anyways, thank you all for joining. We have awesome guys sitting there in the background, and we're going to bring them on here in a second. But just as a top of the podcast here, thank you to all my supporters. Y'all are amazing to make this happen. I can't do this without y'all. And Buy Me a Beer is active. Also, the super chats. Later, I will be taking shots for super chats. This time, Uber, you have to up the increment. You can't just drop $2 each time. Max is $4. We'll see where it goes from there. Also, coin sales are still active. I just shipped out 2 coins a couple weeks ago, so thank you all for purchasing that. And my audio podcast is released every week over here, or every week, and on any podcaster app you got. Just search for Tank Radio, and you will see my logo, which is right there. And you can listen to us in your car. There's 2 audio drops that aren't on my channel. This is usually one of them, but Scott's coming back, and I just wanted to welcome him back, and I decided to just put this out there for everyone to see so we can have a fun time and just relax with y'all and enjoy the evening together, and hopefully don't drink too much because I still got another half an hour after this to do with Jason. But anyways, let's go ahead and welcome the guys on here. Most notably, Scott, my man. Welcome back to the land of the living. Well, thank you. I am elated that you said you were able to stream, and this is the first one that we were able to get you on. So thank you. Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about that, I guess, if you want to, in a second here. Don, your first time on the Texas Ham Boys. Thank you for joining us. And we got Mike as usual, Metal Mike, who is stuttering. Yeah, your video stuttering. Oh.
Headphones around, so
Everyone
I wasn't
says,
actually listening. But hi.
Yeah. Hi, man. Yeah, I got the audio fixed, y'all. It's a Tank stream. The guests are muted for the first minute.
Oh, so I'm unmuted now. We have to start all over again.
Well, you can say hi again. Hi.
Hi.
And Jason was invited, but I think he's getting ready for his stream. If he joins later, we'll let him in, I guess. Maybe not. If you give me a
flip a coin on
donation
that one.
to not let him in, I won't. We'll just laugh at him backstage.
So what's this liquor you got people giving you super chats to drink?
Okay, this is the gross mango habanero.
What's the proof on it?
It is
30 proof?
70.
70? Ooh.
Yeah, well, it is so sweet.
It's not the proof.
It's so sweet
the gross
at the front
flavor.
Well, it's got all that artificial flavoring in it. That's why it tastes like crap.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as Malort, but it's pretty bad.
I don't think anything's bad as Malort.
I don't think I will take shots for money for Malort. No.
I would take shots of Malort for money, but it'd have to be a lot of money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just a quick reminder that Texas Ham Boys is just us talking shop a little bit about what's going on our channels, and the usually it's just what's going on in the background, what's coming up, or what we just completed. So that is usually it. But as we started off here at the top, Scott, man, what happened to you? You kind of disappeared off our radars for a whole month or so.
Yeah, it's a heck of a story, man. I was going to pick up my wife, heading down this road. There's 2 lanes going this way and 2 lanes going the opposite way with a median in between. I was in the far right lane. I was about maybe 75 feet from the intersection. There was cars in the left lane stacked up, waiting to make a left turn or go straight at the light. And they left a break in between a couple cars because you can cut through the median from the other direction to go into this shopping center. And as I came through, this guy comes through from the shop, going trying to get in the shopping center. Didn't bother checking to see if he had the right of way or if it was clear. And he plowed right into my 4Runner, spun me around 180 degrees and flipped my truck over, and landed on the driver's side of the car. And I guess I got knocked out for about a couple seconds or something. I woke up and I finally realized everything stopped. I saw blood on the ground or on the street because all my windows broke in the car, and had like a hell of a headache, like something had beat the crap out of me. And turns out one of my subwoofer boxes in the back of my truck flew from the very back of the truck to the very front of the truck, paying me a visit, and put a nice big gash in the back of my head. So needless to say, the truck is completely totaled, and I had to go into the hospital, via the meat wagon. And they determined that I had broken or fractured my T1 vertebrae.
Oof.
And that required surgery, which, how much I love surgery. And basically what they did is they fused the vertebrae above and the vertebrae below to the fractured one in the middle with 8 screws and 2 metal rods and sewed me back up and threw me out the door. So I've been recovering from that for the past couple of weeks, and that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm just going through a lot of crap right now, trying to get another vehicle, and that's been... Right now is not the time to be buying a car.
Yeah.
No.
With the chip shortage and the vehicle shortage, and they're just jacking the price of... cars... I can't buy another 2004 Runner for under $8,000 to $10,000, maybe $20,000. That's a 23-year-old car. So, imagine what the new ones cost. So it's been miserable. The most frustrating part is not being able to do anything. I've shot a couple videos on my channel the past 2 weeks, and it's just been really short, quick little topics. Just get up there, get on screen, keep myself relevant, and try not to wear myself out before I have to go take another rest. I can only sit up in the chair for so long. And every day gets better. I can turn my head now a little bit. It's not perfect. There's always going to be some restriction because I got those screws and stuff back there. But every day that I go through it, I get a little bit better. So I'm looking forward to getting a full recovery and getting back in the saddle again and getting back to my active lifestyle, because just sitting around doing nothing crap, I'm kind of over it.
How much longer do you have, or are you still 60%, 80%?
Well, my surgeon says we're probably looking about, since the accident happened, probably 3 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, you know, you guys are going to have to release me to drive at some point because I'm not sitting around with my thumb up my ass doing nothing all the time. So I've got to get out and do stuff. And
you've got a crappy noise floor at home too, so that doesn't help.
Yeah,
I don't even sit there and play radio or anything.
Yeah, I can do FT8 and stuff like that, but I'm just very limited on what else I can do unless it's nighttime. So, you know, the only way for me to go out and play radio is really get in a vehicle and go out to the park or something, you know?
Yep.
Makes it a little bit more difficult and adds to the already piled on frustrations.
Mm-hmm. Well, we love to have you back, and we're looking forward to the videos when you're ready, man. Only when you're ready.
Oh, I'm still, you know, I'm ready to do anything I can as long as I don't get too fatigued.
Yeah. He's not even doing videos. He's just like, this is Scott. I can't move my neck. I'm in pain, but I want to make a video for you.
Let
me just go get that over there.
Yeah.
RoboCop for non-techies.
Yeah. Oh, get a foot pedal.
Now it's like when Ron Swanson had a hernia or something, and he's got his food on his, kind of an obscure reference, but his Parks and Recs, he's got the food on his table, and he's like, April, hand me my dinner, because he couldn't move. He's too proud to do anything about it.
Oh, if he had the screws, wouldn't that be the Borg for non-techies?
Oh, I'll tell you what, dude. I have more metal parts in me than a Harley, and I'm slowly turning into Darth Vader. It just
that sucks because Harleys break down a lot too.
Oh, I don't break down. I just I shattered my elbow. I fell downstairs a couple years ago and shattered my elbow, and they got 8 or 9 screws in that, and a big metal plate, and all kinds of crap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm slowly becoming the Bionic Man or Darth Vader or something like that.
We could load you up as an antenna.
I was about to say that. Yeah. How much more metal can we? Then we're going to load you up.
You can stand on you can stand on a screen as the ground plane.
Maybe I should do a show and see if I'm resonant.
That is hilarious.
Hey, if I could pick up 20 meters, I'm good to go, man, on my own antenna.
I mean, that G90 tuner.
You know, easy to set up. I can just plug my 7300 into myself.
You'd have to put a common mode choke in there somewhere, but yeah.
Well, that'd be cool. I can put the neck brace on. That'd be a good choke.
Yeah,
you just like open your mouth and point in a direction and like I want Europe. I'm gonna point east.
Be my own hex beam.
Oh,
your beard is the counterpoise.
Oh man, yeah. Somebody, Ed's saying Scott, the human dipole. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, die is spelled D-I-E though.
Yeah. And okay, well, you know, that's the other thing. And some of you people out there might not know this. This is my second time being in a 4Runner that got T-boned, flipped over, and crashed on the roof.
Ooh.
Now, the first one was about 8 years ago. So this is kind of a sign to me that keep buying 4Runners because they'll save your life.
Is it though?
Yeah, I think it is because
maybe stop driving 4Runners.
No. People in the world need to stop driving like idiots.
We're an explicit, so you can drop whatever you want.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Promise you that.
Well, maybe I just put a little detonator on the back of my car and a little warning sign. So if you hit this vehicle, it'll take out half a block. Maybe I'll keep people away from it.
They don't work. Just like putting flags on an antenna out in the field.
Yeah.
You put as many orange flags as you want. People are still going to walk through it.
Or at the beach.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You have too much faith in humanity if you believe that's going to work. So I come from a retail sales background, so my faith in humanity is 0.
Well, I've been taking the time though, really to learn new skills. I'm kind of a captive audience for any YouTube channel out there that seems remotely interesting. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and just learning a lot of new stuff. And I was trying to do what little I can do. I mean, I can't go out there and climb up a ladder and start working on the house again or things like that, but I can do little stuff. And the biggest problem, the worst thing I feel bad for is my dogs. Mm-hmm. I usually take them in the back of the truck out to the park once or twice a week, let them run around the park for a couple of hours. They haven't been out of the house in over a month. And if you know anything about German Shepherds, they get that pent up energy. They've got to release that energy or they start getting mean. So got to figure out how to resolve that issue sometime soon and get them out to the park, let them run around for a little bit.
Wow.
However, I did come up with an idea.
Yes.
I might start researching and start making my own hemorrhoid cream. I've even got a name for it.
Hold on. Let's switch to 80 meters real fast. What's the name?
Fire in the Hole.
Done. Well, that's the show, guys. We can't top that. Thanks for joining.
Oh my.
When you're sitting around bored all day long, the weirdest things go through your mind.
That's good.
I can't even drink any more whiskey. I'm afraid I'm going to do a spit take.
I'd drink to that, but I don't have any alcohol with me.
How dare you not have alcohol?
Come on, it's a Tank radio stream. I
had no idea we were streaming.
Yeah, these usually are just audio only. You're right.
Yes.
But it was a special occasion. I wanted to bring Scott back on, and I wanted to just to make him the focus.
I've got literally a whole liter of Jameson in the kitchen, and a whole liter of some kind of new vodka that they when you walk into Specs.
Yeah.
Worst freaking liquor store in the world.
Yes,
right?
I agree.
Oh my God, I hate Specs. But there's usually like a guy or a girl by the door, and they're like giving out samples of stuff. Well, they were giving out the samples of this vodka. It's called like Ivana Bitch or something. It's a horrible name.
Yeah, it's been out for a long time.
It was really good, and it was like $24 for this liter. I was like, holy crap! So we bought some, and now it's sitting in my my kitchen. It's pretty good. I was drinking some the other night. I was just mixing it with club soda and a little bit of lime, and it's like, what do you drink with vodka? Like, I'm not gonna drink a vodka cranberry, or I don't drink a lot of vodka, so I just did club soda and lime, and it's good.
I just stick to bourbon. I found my
That's
wheelhouse.
usually my liquor of choice, but I do like vodka. But it's like I'll drink like a vodka and iced tea or vodka lemonade. But more in the summer. Those are really good because when it like all last summer was like, every day was like 105 degrees. And then on my porch, because after about 3 or 4 o'clock, the sun is just shining right on my porch because it faces due west. So it's like 115 on my porch. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and then like, that's the time when like I'm done working. It's like, I want to go sit outside and play some radio. So it's like, well, you better get a good summer drink to do that with. So
I agree. So Don, man, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been stuck at home the last couple of weeks as well because I was in the hospital for a day. Apparently, I had loss of blood flow to my heart due to the heat.
No.
So
wow.
Yeah,
what heat?
So exactly,
it hasn't even been hot here yet.
It's been in the 90s, but other than that, I've been studying for the Cisco Certified Security Professional exam that I'm taking this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I think that's harder than it. I haven't been studying the extra, but it seems like this one's harder. But that's just me. I do need to start getting some videos. I'm still editing my tattoo video where I got my tattoo for my channel on my forearm.
Ooh.
I've got to knock about 15 more minutes off of it. I'm at about 38 minutes right now. It was an hour and 10 minutes. It was an hour and 10 minutes to get it. So now I've got to.
Ripple delete is your friend.
Yes. Can we see it, or are you saving it for the great reveal?
Let's see if I can get it up there.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know I've seen that, but I when we were together, I didn't realize, I didn't remember it was that big.
Yep. Yeah, I got it at Arsenal Tattoo in Bryan, Texas. The guy, the artist, his name is Scott D, and I'm going to tag him in that for it because he did a really good job on it. But
nice.
Yeah, I think when this is all said and done, I'm about due for another tattoo myself. Number 12 or 13.
Jeez.
I don't remember what.
I can never come up with anything I want to put on myself permanently. And I was like, all right, if I got an idea, I'm going to have to sit on it for a couple of years. And if I keep liking it, I'm going to do it. And I keep changing it, and it's never came to fruition. So,
well, you get one, you'll have 10 before you know it. They're very addictive.
Yeah. That's what I keep hearing.
The other things I have planned is I'm going to do a review of the QRP guys no tune end fed half wave. Gotta say that right.
Have you made that yet?
I actually bought it pre-assembled, so I just got to get the wire, and I'm cheesy that way. Okay. And then I've also got to put the dipole I won from Jason together and do a review on it. And I'm also going to do a review of the USDR. I know he did one about a year ago on that. It's a 160 to 6 meter radio. It's QRP. Depending on which power slot you use, it's either 5 watts or 10. So I might do the, and I'm also going to do a review of the 10 and 12 meter Lincoln President 2 radio that I have, just to see what it's like.
I keep hearing that name pop up. Yeah, I keep hearing that name pop up a lot. Those pretty decent radios, or?
Well, now the President Lincoln is normally a CB, but this was specifically manufactured for ham radio. So,
interesting.
That'd be very cool show to watch.
Yeah. But now that I have time, I should probably be doing those while I'm just sitting at home doing nothing, because the doctor told me. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to ask, what did the doctor tell you? Are you supposed to be resting mostly right now?
Yeah, he said I can't be out in the heat for more than 15 minutes at a time, and just take it slow because I get winded really easy.
Well, today's the perfect day for you to be out because it's freezing cold.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you got
the arthritis. Hoodie.
Then you got the arthritis that kicks in. So I busted myself up into. I have arthritis between my C6 and C7 vertebrae that I got in the military. I have arthritis in my right ankle that I broke while I was in. And the last X-ray they did of that, the outer 2 bones of my right ankle are fused by the calcium.
Do you by chance have an acoustic guitar?
I do.
All right, you can start writing country songs now. You got enough hardship going on now.
I'm saying, between me and him, we ought to just rename the show, Texas Ham Boys on 80 meters.
Actually, that's what I was about to title the episode right here. Texas Ham Boys, the 80 meter edition.
Can't have salt, can't have sugar.
Well, you did text me that a couple weeks ago, and I did not. I spread it across some of our Texas friends here, but I didn't let it out. I was going to let you talk about that if you wanted to, but
no. The worst part is no alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
For how long?
I'd be like, I didn't
for another
hear
week?
That part.
Are you about done?
Ever?
Why?
Oh.
Is it a blood thinner?
No, because it causes fatty buildup in the veins.
Alcohol's a solvent, though.
That I'm just telling you what the doctor.
I don't buy that. That's I'm claiming shenanigans on that.
They also said no more cigars.
Yeah, I'd be looking
just
for a different
freaking
doctor.
Take me out back and shoot me right now. Then I mean, what's the point?
I mean, I wonder if you can find like a liquor you could drink. Like people that are on keto can't have like bourbon and things like that, or rum, but they can have vodka and tequila.
I can have bourbon. That's what I drink.
But like we called it in the military, I have my Polish vodka.
There you go.
Water.
Oh no, Polish make great vodka. You kidding?
It's a joke.
But it's potato vodka, so it's. I mean, you're drinking a vegetable, so should be good for you. Yeah. If anything, they should counteract each other, because it's like, well, it was a vegetable, now it's alcohol. Well, you get a pass. It's a paradox.
People in the chat say we should start our own country band. Just think about all the crap we can't do and all the crap we lost.
Yeah.
I can't stand country, man. Country is almost as bad as rap.
Yeah,
it's bad.
I did go out with Mike, in February? We were out there in Huntsville.
Yeah.
And that was my first POTA activation.
Yeah. That was the same day we were activating Fairfield. And Jason went down to meet y'all, and I was like, I totally want to do that, but I do not want to drive 4 hours to get home. Oh, that would just be a long day. Just be a long day.
Yeah. So apparently Fairfield's open again. We ran into Maurice, who's the lead guy there at Belton. And he's like, it's only open during the day. So I guess there's no camping or anything there. But so I haven't done any research, and I didn't pry too much, but apparently you can still go there. Maybe the state and the, maybe they're kind of doing that eminent domain thing, like there was an article about talking about. So who knows? I hope so, because it's a beautiful park.
I haven't researched it. I would love to get over there and activate again. And I need to look into it. I heard that from the last episode, or things that happened between this and the last time we recorded together. It's been about 2 months, because what happened during January, February, March? March just flew by. Like I tried to sit down, like, oh crap, we need to record. Oh, it's April. Oh well, forget it.
It just marched on by.
Yes, it did. We went to Belton. That was fun. Met Vern down there, along with Ham Radio Hobo showed up. And I'm trying to remember everyone who showed up. There was a bunch of people.
It was a lot. Robert, Digital Rancher. It was there.
The MT main training company took us out.
Always there.
Yeah, took us out to dinner, and
whoo,
whoo boy,
the shots were flying.
We talk about Belton.
Yes.
Did you guys go back to that little beer house we went to last year?
No,
our little craft brewery had all the crazy beers and stuff out there on the wall, and
at Belton.
Yeah, you, me, Jason, and Don, everybody. We drove out to this little bar. They had like some little finger foods and stuff, and I think what's his name? Six met us out. Vern. Yeah, I met him for the first time. And
I know what you're talking about now. No, we did not make it out there. We went to the Mexican place, a little Mexican restaurant just up the freeway this time, and they were ordering shots of Don Cuervo, or what was
Don
it?
Julio.
Don Julio.
Yeah.
Dude, the first one I shot, I was like, I'm ashamed that I shot that, because that was a smooth tequila. And
there was like 9 more. So
yeah, literally.
Jeff N4POD put, so what happens when it's country rap at K8MRD radio stuff? LOL. C-rap?
C-rap.
I don't know, dude.
C-rap.
I don't know.
I love it. I love it.
Like fortunately I have satellite in my car, and it stays either on Howard Stern or on Channel 40 Liquid Metal. So I do not listen to terrestrial radio. Oh my God. And I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube, and I don't get any commercials. So so I have 3 TV channels over the air that I can get where I live. All 3. One of them's in Spanish. So when I turn my TV on, I always have it set for the Spanish station, so I never have to hear Rachel Ray's voice in the morning, because she's the freaking devil. I can't stand her. And I don't have to hear any of the commercial. Like I hear commercials, but it's all like I don't speak Spanish, so great.
You keep listening to it, you will.
No, because I don't pay enough attention to it. But it's like, and they could be commercials. I'll never know. Don't care. So I'm sheltering myself from having to hear country or rap, unless you're like in the store or something, But that's about it.
The other thing we did from there, me and Jason drove up, and we went to Cedar Hill State Park and spent the night there activating for Support Your Parks weekend. And that
was it just the 3 of you with Don, or how many did more people show up? How'd that go?
John showed up. He was just driving through. He came out to the campsite, hung out for a while. The bands were bad that night for us. Like we tried, and we kind of just gave up and broke out the whiskey. Then The next morning, they were much nicer. I think it was just people's generators around there causing issues and the interference in the high noise floor.
I think the bands did kind of suck, though.
There's been a whole lot of solar activity lately. You were trying to do the 10 meters the other day, and I think your show got cut short a little bit.
For me? No. We just went down to FT8, Andy Cowley's favorite mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I made like 4 contacts. I have a fix for that, though.
Yeah.
We can reveal it here because nobody's watching.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
I kid. Hang on, let me embiggen this. Okay, so let me change. So we're gonna see. So now we're looking at my 7610. It's not my 7610. It's T-Ray's.
Yeah, I turned on Saren if you want to do that.
So actually here, no, we can just look at my. So like here's 10 meters, for example. I'm looking at. Whoops. Helps if I'm on the right screen there. So we're looking at like an S4 noise floor right now. If we go over to 40 meters, 40, we're looking at about 10 over 9 noise floor. But look at the very top left of my screen where it says Ant 1. Now we hit that. 40 meters still sucks. Well, let's go to 10 meters. Change it to antenna 2. Look at that. Look at how that just antenna 1, antenna 2, antenna 1.
What's the differences there?
So me and Ryan, KF8IV, we were hanging out here on Friday drinking a bunch of Jameson. And so antenna 2 is my porch antenna. So what we did is, because it's running across the street, it's not going parallel to my
power lines.
Power lines, right. So I had an extra antenna switch lying around, so we drilled the antenna switch to one of the posts on my front porch. I took that cheap LMR 400 that I bought off of Amazon, that KMR 400, and we ran the coax from the antenna to the switch, and then I ran a bit of Messi and Poloni Ultraflex 7 to the front porch for like 10 feet, just so I can plug in my front porch radio. All you gotta do is flip the switch over to port 1, and it's the porch radio. Switch it over to 3, and the coax goes from the front porch over the house. We drilled another hole in the mortar between the bricks and ran the LMR 400 in. I have a bunch of Messi and Poloni, but I didn't want to sacrifice it for this project. It's like, it's too good for this. Because it's basically 75 feet of LMR 400 going into, which just happened to be the perfect length. I needed exactly 75 feet to do this, and it just happened to be that. And then it's going into the switch, and then there's like 100 feet of RG8X. So there's a bit of loss. Not a lot, but there's 175 feet of coax going to the antenna. But boy, did it fix the noise there. I mean, here's 12 meters. There's antenna 2. With 40 and 80 meters, it didn't really do much for. Here's 17 or 15 rather. Let's get off here. So we're looking at like an S8, just noise.
Oh, you're not showing it anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. There. So here's 15 meters. That's antenna 2. That's antenna 1. Like, it's just night and day.
Absolutely.
And they're both 80 meter infed half waves. But it's just because antenna 1 runs right parallel to the power lines, and something happened with the power lines. Like my 40 meter noise floor, now I'm looking at like an S9 plus about 10 or more. It wasn't this bad. Like something just happened recently. But even on antenna 2, the one going across the street, it's not great. So, but you can still see like there's a bit of difference there. So and really the only reason I care is because for the Tuesday videos, because like the past couple weeks, they've kind of sucked. Like the bands haven't been as good on 10 meters lately for me anyway. But there's people in the chat, like I hear all kinds of people. I'm like, well, I'm not hearing anything. So hopefully this will do something better.
I think we're still approaching the peak We're still going up the hill here where 10 meters is going to be completely awesome for a couple years.
We're probably in the next year-ish.
Yeah.
We'll be at like the top of the solar cycle, I think, maybe a year and a half.
I think Josh said it was going to be like 2025.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh is an expert all of a sudden now, huh?
Kind of is.
Well, he does work for a rocket scientist. I mean,
yeah. He's no space weather lady.
That's true.
I'm just nosing this whiskey out of curiosity now, and every time I do, it's just overpowering sweetness.
So 2 things real quick.
That's gross.
Somebody says they're putting ads in the middle of your stream there, Frank.
Oh.
There was one.
When the hell that started? That's kind of weird.
Really?
Who would actually have ads in the middle of a stream?
I might have clicked something that I shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
And somebody else asked Mike, are you going to do the all ham no radio content anytime soon?
I actually have.
You have several videos over a year old now. I know that because I was on one.
I have a few. I don't even have any in my editing software. I may have actually edited them already. I honestly don't know.
That's funny. Your cooking
I have
channel.
Like 2 of them.
That's funny because your cooking channel and my cooking channel seem to be suffering from the same lack of content.
Well, it's that I don't care about this channel. It's just like, hey, if I'm going to be barbecuing, I might as well make something.
Right.
Thought it was going to be better, but that was nasty. It was just sitting here. I was like, fine, I'll have a little bit.
Hey, somebody give him a super chat so he'll have to drink that nasty crap he's got in the bottle.
Get rid of it.
It's your dumbass fault for buying it.
I didn't buy it. It was a Christmas gift.
What, somebody who hated you?
My dad.
It would have to be. Oh, yeah.
Like he said.
Well,
Sorry, son. Sorry,
I'm not going into
it.
To
find out this way.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, you got a couple of good videos there. Looking forward to those releases. I thought you had a couple of videos edited, almost completed.
Well, I'm looking in my files right now. I don't know where any of the videos are. I'll have to dig them out. Because I usually, they're not in my pre-edit folder. And they're not in DaVinci Resolve.
Were there before now, the DaVinci Resolve?
Well, so me and Ryan did one. And then I think the only one I did was, we did the rib video. I think I released that, but I didn't release the pork butt video. Yeah, I have no idea where they are. I honestly, oh, wait, what's this?
A tank?
Oh, here we are. Okay.
There we go. There's a good one for you. Bless you.
Bless you.
I want to get rid of. Oh, that was too much.
They said bless you too.
Was it worth it?
Yes.
So I've got a ribs video, a pork butt video, and then me and Ryan did these pork bites.
Like pork belly?
It was like so it was the recipe for the pork belly thing, but we couldn't get pork belly, so we just did a pork butt and did it like that. Wasn't nearly. They turned out good, but it was not like the freaking.
Not like the ones I made.
No, not at all.
I've got some more videos I want to shoot for the cooking channel, but the problem is I can't do it when I'm in front of the camera operating like a Borg.
I feel I edited this video though. I know I did.
You said a couple of these you had edited, haven't released them.
I wonder. Let me.
Got another $2. Thank you very much. Oh wait, I thought I highlighted it. Oh, it's not on this view. There we go. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I'm going to go right back to some good old Four Roses, though.
What, to get the taste out of your mouth?
Yes. This is Four Roses, single barrel, very good whiskey that I did not touch the whole Belton trip. Jason and Mike drank half of it that first night.
Yeah. That was good.
So
apparently, the barbecue video is uploaded, and I can post that whenever I want.
Which one?
The barbecue spare ribs from Field Day last year.
Yes.
So that's been sitting there I've uploaded that a long time ago. And I have no idea where, because I edited this other video that Ryan and I made. I'll be darned if I know where it is, though. I don't know if I finished it or rendered it or saved it somewhere. I have no idea. So we I don't know. Soon. I'll drop this one after the stream tonight.
Yeah. Drop it during Jason's live stream.
Oh yeah.
No one watches those.
Well, I have, let's see, how many I have 75 subscribers on that channel. So I don't think there will be too much competition for Jason. And if he were here, he'd be sure to let us know how many subs he has.
I got a couple of...
He's probably going to pop in now.
I was waiting for that comment. I was like, come on, Mr. something thousand. I'm not going to say it. He has to come and say it. But he was always first class every time we're flying now. Like, you little...
That must be nice.
Yeah.
Flying sucks nowadays, man. I used to fly when I was a little kid. It was no problem. But now, because there used to be like 3 seats on one side and then 2 seats on the next. And then they're like, well, if we just make the seats a little bit smaller, we can cram in another seat. We don't care about the passengers. We just want the money. So.
Yeah, but it's the TSA. That's what annoys me the most these days.
Yeah, well,
for some reason, I always get pulled over. Always. And my bag
I always go I always try and get there a couple hours before my plane leaves. So, and I usually get stopped about half the time because I've always got batteries and microphones and crap in there and radios and all that. So
it doesn't matter if I ask, do I have to take the CPAP out and computer and and I try to do it right. Last time I flew, I had 4 trays of crap going through that X-ray scanner, and still bag gets pulled. At one point, at one trip, they emptied everything out of the bag, and it got swiped again for a secondary scan. I was like, can I just talk to a manager? There's literally nothing in that bag right now. And the guy looks at every pocket.
Well, that's what a terrorist would say. No, there's no bomb in there. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Still Shiba guts.
Thanks, Don. I look like a terrorist. Yeah. Coming from a C guy. That's what he thinks. But yeah, I still love flying. Once I get past the TSA, like my anxiety kind of goes down and I'm happy and I can just
There's no reason to have anxiety going through TSA though. Like, and I've said this in one of my videos on Monday. It's like, because people are asking about like traveling with batteries. It's like, they're probably going to stop you. So what? It's not like you have. I mean, if you do have a bomb, then yeah, you probably might get a little nervous. They might find it. I don't know.
It's more about how long it'll take me to get through them. I know.
That's why you got a proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's why you got to plan ahead. You got to get there early. If you don't do that, then shame on you. You should go to the airport knowing that there are absolute morons working at the TSA that have no idea what they're doing, and they're going to stop you.
This is why I don't fly anymore, and I'm saving up for this.
You can't even drive. Shut up.
saving up for this.
Hold on. The
Jetson 1.
There you are.
Good luck with that.
That is awesome.
That is pretty sweet.
Just wait till someone T-bones you to that.
Yeah, if you T-bone me with that, it's pretty much that's a no-win situation. But yeah.
How high does that fly though? I mean, you could hit. I mean, what's a tractor trailer? About 15 feet. Yeah. So they can come clip you from underneath.
It'll go higher than that.
Ham Radio Crusader, the last shot goes to you. I appreciate the super chat.
Are you gonna do all that in one?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm trying to get rid of it. I don't like it.
Here's a problem with the Jetson 1. Flight time is 20 minutes. Where the hell am I gonna go in 20 minutes?
Houston's an hour from Houston.
Yeah,
Yep.
Exactly.
So the other thing, speaking of Houston being an hour from Houston, one thing that I know I've put the invitation out. And we have a chat going on is Fredericksburg in October. It's going to be the Support Your Parks weekend. I think right now on the chat we have 12 people that are planning on going. I still haven't been able to get an answer from Vern or Ranting Raven. I don't even know if she's going to be around, but
I haven't even heard from her in forever.
Yeah. But there's the Lyndon B. Johnson State Park, and then just on the other side of the creek is the Lyndon B. Johnson Homestead. That's a national park. So I don't think they're close enough to be a twofer, but
aren't they like literally across the street from each other or something like
yes,
that?
yeah.
So you'll need a state park for one, and you'll need a national park for the other pass.
No, they're free access to both of them.
Oh, nice.
So
hey now, all right. This is what I was trying to show. I was going to pull it up here. And then we got Austin and Fredericksburg's kind of. There it is.
And right there, those two.
A hike.
Well, yeah.
Go back east a little bit.
East a little bit.
What you like? If you like some German beer, Fredericksburg's the place to go.
Well, that's why we're thinking Oktoberfest.
Well, so apparently, I did not know this until we drove to Big Bend, but apparently, that's wine country in Texas. There's all kinds of wineries out there. I was like, what the heck kind of wine are they making in Texas?
No, wineries and breweries. And
from Brenham all the way out west, there's all kinds of wineries. There's like 4 wineries in Brenham.
I didn't see any breweries, but my God, I forget what road it is that goes right through downtown, but it was like winery. Me and Ryan are just pointing out like, oh, because his wife and his daughter were going to the wineries that day, but we left a few hours before. I'm like, winery, there's wine. I don't think I saw a single brewery. Maybe one. I don't remember, but it was like.
There's even a brewery in Plantersville.
I don't know.
Off of 105.
Sure.
West of Conroe.
Hey, Mike, man, to get the top of the leaderboard for activations, only 202 contacts.
Where's that?
This is the park inside Fredericksburg, National Museum of Pacific War State Historical Site.
I thought you said I had the most activations.
No. Only 202 contacts to get the most activations. Number one.
That's like an hour.
Yeah, that one you might want to. We might want to get permission for that one because it's a pretty. You actually need a 3-day pass to see that whole thing.
Well, to see
I don't need to see the whole thing. I just need to be 2 feet in the gate.
Look at that! They have a bridge right there. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go back to that first picture. There.
Yep.
Pacific War. Texas ain't nowhere near the Pacific.
It's built for Admiral Nimitz because he's from Fredericksburg. So it's the Admiral Nimitz National Museum and Park.
I see. So it'll be a Nimitz class activation?
Yes.
Museum ships on the air. Wasn't that a Support Your Park weekend also?
I don't know.
I've been wanting to do an interview for Museum Ships on the Air. If y'all know anyone, give them my information because I want to do that. I haven't gotten anyone to get back to me. But that's a cool park. I'm looking forward to it.
The only one I know about was the Battleship Texas, and that's in dry dock right now. So
yeah.
But aren't there some in Galveston?
Corpus Christi has a aircraft carrier.
That's the Lexington.
Yeah, is that a park too?
Yes.
Where is that? Somewhere around here, right?
Way down there.
Yeah. Still sharing, yeah. Ooh, I don't see it.
I still like that little island that Ryan and Mike and I went to a couple months back. That was an awesome trip. We had a good time. Had to take a boat to get out to this place. We were the only people that have ever been there, I think, to date.
Oh no, people have been there since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started a trend.
I don't know if I'd call it a trend, but the trend is dead.
Yeah.
Kind of throwing a little Pantera
Yeah, I
reference there.
caught that.
After them Maypop tires.
Hey, Marshall.
I've been endorsed by Marshall. Yeah, we're still the leaders there at Matagorda.
It's pretty hard to beat that one.
The Jason. The Battleship Texas is in Galveston. Lexington is down at Corpus Christi. I've been wanting to get to Corpus Christi, but every time I look at that drive, it's like 6 to 8 hours. I'm like, it's
a long
much.
drive, but you're pulling into Corpus Christi is like a party town. I mean, every other restaurant out there is a bar. So you got all kinds of killer things. You go out to get decent hotels. The hotel we stayed, my sister got married down there. We stayed in this hotel room. It had a hot tub in the hotel room.
What?
There's no carpeting. It was all just tile because I guess all the beach bums come out there and have these crazy parties and stuff. It was cool, really cool. Plus, you might go see one of those SpaceX rockets blow up.
Yeah. Oh, talking about that. Cool. Who watched that live?
I watched that the other day.
I didn't even know it was happening.
One of my buddies was actually there and watched it happen.
Awesome. I watched it on the live stream. I'm putting all the whiskey away because I'm starting to feel it. And I still got Jason's stream to go. Hi, Jason. He's in the chat.
Maybe I'll start drinking during his stream.
Yeah, do that.
I've got all my videos filmed for next week already, so.
Nice. I was watching on the live stream.
On a Sunday, sure.
And it launched amazingly. It was awesome to see the bottom of the rocket and the engines. Some of the engines were going out, and you just saw that, and that was pretty cool. And each individual engine, they had 33 engines. No one has tried that many engines since the Russians back in the 70s, and that was awesome to see. It did fail when it was booster separation. I don't know, it's because they didn't shut down their engines on the stage 1 booster. Because the engines seem to always be lit. They never shut down all the way. And then it finally exploded.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. But I'll tell you what. What the hell am I doing here?
Well, guys, I've got to take off. So.
All right, Don. Before you leave, tell us where we can find you and all the amazing things you do.
Well, I don't know about amazing things, but you can find me at the RF Field Tech on YouTube. What else do I have? I have a Twitter page, but I'm barely ever on there. I need to get more social media going. But that's about it. I do a lot of I try talking about a lot of what my job currently is, which no matter what happens with this, I'm probably going to be retiring here shortly. So yeah, 30 years working in the field for communications is about long enough, I think. So, but that's me.
Awesome, man. I'm glad you are coming out of what happened to you. I'm glad to see you back on stream and getting up on your feet. We're looking forward to when you're able to produce awesome videos again.
All right, guys. 73, man.
See you later, man.
And then there was 2. Well, then 3. Scott, you're muted. I don't know where that came from.
Sorry about that. I muted myself.
Uh-huh.
No, I was going to say, as far as SpaceX goes, anytime something's called Starship, it's going to be loaded up into space. I'm all there.
Yes. I want to go see a rocket launch. I'm traveling so much for this channel. I don't have any spare vacation time just to go sit in Florida or Corpus Christi and wait for it to go off.
Yeah.
I
think it'd be fun to go see it. I was watching some people that were like miles away from that launch, and the sound of the rocket alone was blowing out their audio from miles away.
Wow, that's awesome.
I was watching Everyday's Astronaut stream. I've been a big fan of his channel for the longest time. and SpaceX, once they went live, I was watching both of theirs simultaneously. I had multiple monitors, and I was like, one was this and one was that, and the other one was something else. And I was like, space, yay! It was awesome. It was awesome.
The final.
Hey, I guarantee you, in our lifetime, we'll see humans populate the moon, possibly Mars.
I'm hoping. I'm
hoping that the RF. I'm hoping there's no RFI on Mars. I really want to get some good contacts.
Mm-hmm.
They're only bringing up Harbor Freight generators, so.
Jason says, "Scott, if you wreck the Enterprise, we're no longer friends."
Yeah, I don't take those chances. By the way, if you haven't seen the new season of Picard, season 3 of Picard outdoes almost every single Star Trek anything that's ever been done. It was so ridiculously awesome.
There was a season 3. I thought.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a final. It's a final season.
I just watched the last episode. It was awesome and amazing, and I'm still processing it and trying to figure out, did they overdo
Did you catch the Easter egg?
There were so many Easter eggs.
No. You had to watch all the credits. Then when the credits ended, there was a little 30, 45-second Easter egg at the end that starts up an entire new option for a new series.
No, I will go back and
catch it.
Let the credits roll. We're not going to spoil it here.
Was that on Amazon or what is that on?
It's on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
That's why I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I saw the first season, but I think I was using a Raspberry Pi with Kodi on it to watch it.
Yeah. I have a friend that has everything, and that's how I get it.
I will say this, and this is coming from me, I'm in the 501st. I have my own Stormtrooper and Mandalorian stuff.
Dude,
Mandalorian season 3 was a huge letdown at the end.
A little bit, yeah. I'm going to agree.
And I know why, but I'm not going to get into it. It gets too political, and I don't give a crap.
I don't know about political.
It sounds like I need to get my Raspberry Pi out again.
Yeah.
Start illegally streaming some things again.
Well, we're coming up on 4 minutes left, so let's just go around the horn here, and I'm going to give everyone a chance in the spotlight to say what's going on with them. Scott, the guest of honor, my man, I appreciate, not appreciate, I'd love to see you back. Thank you. I am glad that you are recovering, and you're back with us. And what's going on? What are your plans? Where can find you?
Well, I'm slowly getting back in the saddle here and going to try to get some more videos out. I think right now with my limitations, the best thing for me to do is like a couple review videos. I've got an antenna I'm going to review that I just purchased recently. I saw it was really cool. And I've got an antenna build video that I'm going to probably shoot in the next couple of weeks or two, and hopefully get that up there. So that'll be the topics of my shows in the future here, unless it comes up with something else that's kind of cool. But you can find me at Ham Radio for Non-Techies, hamradiofornontechies.com, or type in HR4NT on Google, and I pop up everywhere.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, and what you do for my channel, it's awesome. So thank you, Scott.
I love being here, man.
Mike,
it's a lie.
My brother Mike, what's going on? Where can we find you, man?
Hi, my name is Mike. I'm a ham radio operator, and you can find me on YouTube at K8MRD Radio Stuff. And this week, tomorrow, we've got Mailbag Monday. We talk about some nice, interesting topics. Those are always appreciated, the emails that come in. And then Wednesday, I will be showing. I bought the 818 when the day it was discontinued, the ACU 818. The battery is a pile of garbage inside of it. So I bought that WindCamp battery. So I'm kind of doing a review of that and showing how to install it and all that stuff. I really like that. So I'll probably put that out Wednesday. What I'm really excited about is next Friday's video. Boy, am I going to piss some people off.
What is it?
I talk about APRS.
What are you going to say about APRS, the beloved APRS?
You'll just have to tune in on Friday at 3 p.m. Central to find out my thoughts on APRS.
What a fucking tease.
I'm all ears.
I have a feeling where you're going to go.
So I never watch my videos After I edited this, I watched it a couple times because I was so proud of it. I just know that it's going to piss off so many people. Like the comments are going to be bad. So if you want a good read, I suspect it'll probably be like going to the comments on QRZ. It's going to be bad. But I sent it to my friend Ryan, and he thought it was great too. So
that is awesome. I can't wait. Thank y'all both for joining. I appreciate.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, man.
And I'm Tank Radio. Well, you're watching me right now, so you know who I am. I'm just going to do the whole rundown here again. Thank you to everyone who supports me and supports this channel in any way, shape, or form on the memberships on YouTube. Ed, I see you in the chat. Thank you very much for supporting me through YouTube. And all my Patreons who out there to support me through Patreon. The links to support me on both of those are in the description below. Coins are still for sale, and this audio or this podcast or YouTube stream is going to be available on any podcast catcher out there you have. There are 2 audio podcasts that are not on YouTube. I usually release each month. This one is because Scott, you're amazing. I'd love to have you back. And he's turning red right now. I don't know why, but he's turning red.
He's embarrassed him.
Yes, good. And I think that's all I have to say. I'm about to roll over to Jason's stream, Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, and to everyone out there, go forth and conquer. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
And we're done.
All right. Awesome show tonight, man.